Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle Friedman, and welcome back to another episode of my Stranding 2 on the Beach playthrough. This is episode number 4. And in the last episode, a whole lot of stuff happened. So it was a very long episode, about over 2 hours long, and a lot of stuff went down. So if you missed that episode, definitely be sure to check that out. Because if you did miss it, then you're going to have no idea what's going on here at this point in the game. But this game has been absolutely incredible. Really sad, too. Especially with what happened last episode, as far as I think occurred. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything within the first 15 minutes of the video, but I will talk about the last episode after that point, so that we can discuss everything that is going on within the game. But anyways, we're going to jump right back into this. Thank you guys for your support, and let's do this. All right, so I guess it pops up with some new story stuff every single time that we join back into the game, which I think is pretty cool. So, the journey to Australia. Sam successfully connects Mexico to the chiral network, only to sink into the depths of despair after learning that Lou has been killed. In order to get Sam back on his feet, Fragile proposes a new mission to bring the continent of Australia onto the chiral network itself. Sam's first objective is to pass through the plate gate and connect Mexico to the Australian continent. So I guess that reveals that Lou is in fact dead, which is super, super sad. Again, I don't know why you would kill a baby off in the first 5 minutes or first 4 hours of the game, before the intro has even been able to establish itself. But I guess in a way they kind of have to, because if you want to keep the same sort of BB stuff like you did in the first game, something has to happen to Lou. So that is extremely depressing. So, but anyways, if we are now on our journey to put Australia, of course, on the map. And we need to head up the mountain and move on. So, yeah, that is really sad. So I guess that now raises a question. Is Lou... So Lou is obviously a BT. And... can Sam see him because he is a... Can Sam see him because he is a... He's got dooms and can see BTs? Or, like, what's the situation there? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah, this game definitely knows how to trigger emotion, that's for sure. I mean, Hideo Kojima, I swear, an amazing developer. I swear that we had full stamina. In our last episode. But maybe not. Oh, also, another thing. We have Dollman with us. Now, I actually recognize that voice actor. And I do like him. So, I'm pretty sure that this is one of the first games that has like a full-fledged celebrity cast. I have a marker right there. I think we need to head up here, right? Let me check our map real quick. Yeah, I need to go... Yep, we're good. Okay, let me see what I can do with the music here. Let's go to system, options. Master volume. Let's see. Controls. Graphics. Audio. Weird. There's not even a single setting for music. Okay. Which I think we probably established that in the last episode, but I just forgot. But I guess even though Lou has passed away, it is cool that we still have him in the BB pod, because I think that, you know, in the first game it was so adorable when you would like soothe him and he would like blow a heart bubble at you and stuff. I always liked that part. So I guess, you know, it's sad that that Lou as the actual human outside of the pod is dead, but at the same time it's also kind of fun that we get to interact with BB like we did in the first game, with all the kind of cute stuff that he did in that one. So, but here's that gate. Okay. Activate terminal. Alright, I guess we need to pass through it.
Deal with them.
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, and a big one at that. Make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
There's those orange wearing guys again. So again, this episode will be 2 hours, and then we'll go back to 1 hour episodes on Tuesday, because I did some math. I used the MK Ice and Fire channel, I think is what it's called, to kind of gauge how long games are, because like if I went to how long to beat, it'd probably say 40 hours or however long, but the that YouTube channel, the MK Ice and Fire channel, kind of has streamlined, like you just full on dedicate yourself to the story videos, and so that video is about 21 hours long. So, you know, we're about, by the end of this episode, we'd be at hour 6, and so that gives us about 15 hours left of the game, and so we have until August 8th when Mafia the Old Country comes out, which I want to cover, so we've got plenty of time. So we don't need to rush and do 2 hour episodes every single day, or every single time I upload a video. We can start doing 1 hour episodes as soon as Tuesday, because we'll finish the game around the time that Mafia the Old Country comes out.
strange place if ever I've seen one.
Wow. This place looks awesome.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Okay, I'm assuming we probably should stay away from the tar, so I'm sure there's a way we can go around it. Well, actually, yeah, it's pretty deep. So let's make sure we go this way. Again, I'm still kind of curious about who those orange wearing faction, or what that orange wearing faction is. Because clearly they're the enemy if they attacked Lou. Because, you know, nice, good people don't kill 1-year-old babies. Typically. Anyway, usually good people love and care for babies. So, we're gonna have to see what happens with these people. Okay, perfect. There's our first new strand.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sweet.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Wow, that's pretty handy. Just ended up right there.
Well done.
Okay. Looks like we've got something on the terminal. I mean, it's green. I don't know why. Okay, let's head back in.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Cool. We get to pick anybody. I mean, I'd trust all these people. Except for Die Hardman, I don't know. Die Hardman was an interesting character in the last game because he was kind of suspicious at times, but also really honest at times. So, but I think somebody who's always been consistent, yes, Deadman, but we've already heard him. Let's go with Lochna.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Lochna, we're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Okay. Let's do Deadman.
Call me Deadman. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
Okay. I'm gonna guess it's Die Hardman we're gonna do.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
All right.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DH Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Okay, so we've...
Looks like you've been supplied with the Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Okay, so we do have a whole bunch of stuff here that we can look at. We have the corpus, which gave us a whole bunch of information about some of the people that we experienced in this game. So I'm going to just go through these again. You can feel free to pause the video and read them if you would like to. I'm not going to read all of them for you guys. We'd be sitting here for a very, very long time. But we'll just go through them. Again, hopefully I'm going slow enough that you can pause if you need to. But I am hoping that we'll run into some of the previous characters, but maybe not. We might not be able to. So, okay, let's go ahead and go back. And we will customize our look. Oh, nice. We can change Dahlman's outfit. Cool. We can just customize everything if we want. I like it. Nice. I like it. We can customize our backpack too. Wonder what we have new for this. Oh, just some new patches? Oh, cool. Then we got one more new one, which was this one. Okay. Now I guess we can still customize our look, but I wonder what part of it we can customize. Oh. Ooh, I kind of like this one more. Yeah, I do like this one more, for sure. Okay, I think that's everything that's new. Yeah, we'll check on Lou. I always like to check on him.
That's right, just sleep.
Nice. I love that we get to interact with Lou. It's so funny. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and examine the table, and we'll go ahead and drink our energy. We'll go ahead and eat one of these as well. And I think we are... Oh, we can talk to Dollman.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Was that tasty, Sam? Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say? I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so we ran through all that dialogue, which is awesome. So we will make sure that we continue to talk to him as much as we can. Limit showers to 5 minutes. Man, that wouldn't go good for me. I like them to be at least 15 minutes minimum. Actually, 15 minutes maximum. I don't usually... Yeah, 15... Any more than 15 minutes is a little bit crazy. Okay. Oh, I guess we have some more quotes, or some more dialogue from Dalman.
Looking clean as a whistle.
Beautiful. Okay. I think we are ready to head back to the surface. The only thing I might do is adjust the colors again, because I don't... Let's go ahead and change the color to something a little bit more... like blue. Make things a little bit more unique instead of just everything being white. Let's do... Yeah, no, I like the glasses as white though, for sure. We can change the hat to blue. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
I'm surprised that Dollman can see the visions that we have. And we should definitely be able to see what's happening.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralian readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
All right. Take on orders. Deliver the chiral decontaminator to the government base. Wow, this thing is heavy.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Okay. What's this? A photo spot? Well, why not stop there? We can stop there.
Commencing route creation.
Okay, let's go here. Let's loop.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing
Let's loop over to the photo spot, and then we'll go
delivery route finalized.
up here.
Commencing route creation.
And then we will angle over
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
to here. All right.
Delivery route finalized.
Let's go ahead and place that on our backpack.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working.
It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay, fantastic. APAS attachments. APAS enhancements requires you to create an unbroken connection to it using your available memory. Your enhancements can be freely changed whenever you have chiral network coverage, allowing you to select a bespoke loadout for specific orders. Okay. Simple noise canceller generates sound waves that are the precise inverse of those made by Sam's footsteps, effectively neutralizing them and rendering his movements almost silent. Continual recording and analysis of Sam's footsteps allow this enhancement to be developed. Augments your canteen water filtration capabilities, allowing it to fill more quickly when submerged in rivers or exposed to timefall. Supposedly, it also makes the contents taste better. Okay. Improved MP bullets. Boost the accuracy and power of MP bullets. This enhancement was developed by following analysis of combat logs. And finally, we have augmented terrain scanner. Doubles the terrain scanner's range, allowing Sam to analyze terrain from a greater distance. Okay. We have 80. So let's go ahead and do that one. Now, again, I do apologize that the trophies and going to the menus and stuff is going to be a lot louder than the gameplay itself. So for whatever reason, I think I'm going to do this one as well. And we have 40 memory left over, which we'll dedicate to the bullets. Cool. And we also need to manage our cargo, but yeah, I'll explain the rest of this here in a second. We have a bunch of this stuff in our locker. What do we have on us right now? Okay, we have a machine gun, we have blood grenades, we have ladders. We have 2 machine guns on us? Oh geez, no wonder we're so heavy. Let's go ahead and put this in our private locker so we can kind of get rid of some of the weight. I'll also probably place some PCCs. Maybe not both of them. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab those. And we've got... Okay, that's our private locker. Okay. And then we will place... Okay, I guess my private locker is full, so we'll just recycle them. Okay. And what is our weight at now? 77? Okay, let's make sure that we put these boots on our boot clip so that we are all good with that. Then I think the rest of the stuff is okay. Let me just make sure. Do we have a weapon? We don't have any weapon on us? Oh, no, we do. Okay, now this is all the stuff. Oh, no, we don't have any weapons. Oh, geez, we better have at least one weapon. Let's go ahead and select this, and we'll place this on our tool rack. And I think we will call that good. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and take it from the garage, and we are ready to go. Now we are heavily loaded, but that's okay because we have a vehicle. And we're already stuck. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, nice. That's pretty handy. You already got a bridge. And we're already in a BT area. Wow. Well,
twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
okay. Well, so much for the vehicle. So, yeah, vehicles they're good, but if you're in a BT area, then you don't. I learned the hard way in Death Stranding 1. You don't really want to be driving. You don't really want to be driving with. Okay. Let's carefully head down here. Let's see where this BT is. Oh, he's there. Okay, now I should have... I do. Okay, this one seems a little stronger than the other ones. But I think we got him down. Yes, we did. Okay, now where did our route take us? Oh, it took us to the... Okay, never mind. We were going the wrong way. For what our route has. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Go ahead and put that away for now. That's kind of cool, though, that it gives us a photo spot. I definitely like that feature, for sure. Okay, I think we're good so far. Now, can I place a ladder across? I can. Okay. Let me drop another ladder. Or maybe we'll do another climbing anchor. For here. Okay. Let's just sneak past this guy. Okay, let's head over to B1. Okay. We don't have as many blood grenades as we should have come with. Alright, we should be good. Okay, let's go over this way. And these BTs are big. These aren't small ones like what we experienced in the beginning of the game. Yeah, we gotta be very careful. But maybe we might be out of the woods here. Maybe. Okay, perfect. We can walk across this river.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Maybe Dollman, but we're gonna go this way instead. Well, there's a ladder floating down the river. Perfect, okay. Well, we're out of the BT area. Which is good. So those BTs take 3 grenades to kill. That's pretty high. That means that for 2, we're gonna go through 2 blood grenades. Okay, we're gonna need a ladder for this one. But there's really no place for me to put my ladder. Maybe if we came over this way, maybe this would be better. Yeah, this looks better. Still a little bit too deep, but I guess if the river flooded. It's a bit of a problem when my ladder, when my ladder won't go across. Okay, there's just a little bit of red here. Okay, let's go back. I guess we're gonna have to miss our photo op location for a little bit. We'll come back here in a minute once the river's not so flooded. Because yeah, unfortunately there's no way for me to go back that way. The river's too high, so. I mean, maybe if I picked up that ladder that was floating in the river, maybe we could have gone over there, but for now we'll just run across for now. But it does actually make sense, though, that Die Hardman would be the voice of Charlie, because of course in the first game, as we know, Deadman, or Die Hardman, sorry, did give us a lot of orders, so of stuff to do. So it does all add up. Okay, there's 180 meters to go. Ooh, Australian frame added to photo mode. Okay. Well, our first Australia delivery is almost done.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Oh.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal
Nice.
to process your order, Sam.
Okay, let's go ahead and deliver this.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut
cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery.
Nice. S tier again.
Absolutely flawless. Thank you. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Great. Old Oz. Oh wow, the ship comes right out. Oh, that's nice. Ebola gun? Ooh, I like this. This was a good weapon in the first game. Firmware update. Motion scanner. Adds a motion scanning function to the Ordet. Oh, nice. Okay. We also got a new backpack attachment. Several new backpack attachments are available. Heck yeah. And we got enhanced memory upgrade. Beautiful. Augmented motion scanner. Increases your sensor's range while narrowing the area of effect. Beautiful.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination, those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the Plague Gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Okay, better be
Before
careful.
I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands at Dam Site more effectively in any case. I filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Okay, sweet. I wonder if it would be a good idea to go and talk to the sniper rifle guy. Suborders are additional requests from local residents. They do not have to be completed, but completing them does bring benefits. Okay. The government has introduced you to a prepper known as the Lone Commander. He should have useful combat expertise to share with you. Deliver the dismantled rifle to his shelter, and he may be inclined to cooperate. Let's do it. So we've got a ladder here already. Got BT area. Maybe I wonder if we can go all the way around the BT area. Let's grab a marker. And let's go to here. And let's... Oh, nice. I like that. Then let's go over here. And then we'll loop back to there. Boom. Okay. I actually just realized we could draw a route instead of having to press all those buttons.
Delivery route finalized.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Okay, breakable cargo is more easily damaged than regular cargo. An impact such as a fall can severely damage breakable cargo, even if its container is in perfect condition. Be mindful, okay? So we'll go ahead and place that in our backpack.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Cool. Now let's see what these new attachments that we have are. We got a grenade pouch. A single thrown weapon, protecting it from timefall. Use a grenade pouch, saves you from having to carry thrown weapons as cargo. Spare ammo contain... Ooh. We might as well put all these on, to be honest. Definitely isn't going to hurt anything. And then let's also do a... armor that protects Sam's back from gunfire. Okay, probably don't need that one for now. Okay. ahead and check out. Okay. So we got our standard porter suit, which we may look any way we want, and we've got our desert yellow one. Sure. Got some more enhancements, which we don't have enough for. So we'll keep doing some quests and stuff. We also have the bola gun, which is new. Now let's see, what's our weight at right now? Cargo management. 64. So we've got our machine gun on us still. We've got some blood grenades. We probably should get some more of those. We should at least fabricate maybe 1 or 2 more. We have plenty in our private locker, so I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we can't access our private locker from here. Okay, that's fine. We probably should also grab another ladder. That would give us 2. And we have a climbing anchor, so we're good with that. And then again, I think it would be good to have another, maybe 2 of these. Okay. We'll attach it to our left shoulder. And do you think I need anything else? I'll grab another climbing anchor. It's always a good idea to have two of each. Oh, I didn't want to do 2 of them. Let's go back to cargo. Alright, it's fine. And let's go. Okay. We're a little heavier than I want to be, but that's okay. Alright, so we need to go... Okay, so it's this route.
Come back again soon.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Ooh. Okay.
My time to shine.
You can just throw him? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so we've got our custom markers. We've got a bridge. We've got some other stuff. Cool.
Stick a fork in me, Sam. I'm home.
Nice. Alright, we'll hop on the vehicle for a little bit. Won't hurt anything. For a little bit anyways. Again, we're trying to avoid the BT area as much as we possibly can. So we want to make sure that we follow our route pretty well that we drew. This goal is to take us away from the BTs. Because as much as I like to be prepared to fight them, if I don't have to fight them, then I try not to. So. Wait, am I going? I'm going the wrong way, I think. I think I'm following my old route. Yes, I sure am. Technically, I was driving. So that we didn't waste too much time walking all the way over this way. Nice. Lou was enjoying the ride. Oh gosh. Okay, I wonder if there's anything more dangerous. If there's anything more dangerous at night that we need to be aware of. I'm sure if there is, then the game will tell us, but I think for now we're probably okay.
Please take care.
Oh, nice. This is a great ladder. Thank you very much. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. Wow. This area is quite a bit of elevation in this area. Okay, let's head down. Oh, it wasn't as much as I thought. Oh, release. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm sure there's an easier route. We can go over this way, I think. Yeah, I swear I had some pre-order bonuses that, like, allowed us to have gold stuff. But for some reason, I can't access that stuff right now. Which I think is a little strange, but... Okay. Now again, our route was supposed to take us around the BT area. Which it still does. But that doesn't mean that, you know, a lot of this could be BT area. So we need to be careful. As I just thought. Okay, let's go ahead and get my ladder out. I wonder if, let's see if I can maybe connect a ladder. That might work really good. Now I just hope that we don't need a ladder for anything else. Oh, great. We probably shouldn't have wasted both of the ladders. That's okay. Now, I can switch... There we go. I was like, I can switch my camera. Okay, so we might not be able to follow our exact path, but as long as we stick over to this route relatively well, we should be good. Again, trying to avoid the BT area if we can. Okay. Fantastic. For the most part, it looks like we can avoid it. But since we use that ladder, we're going to have to maybe go around a little bit. Specifically, like up that hill where I'm looking. Like that way. So. Okay, I think we're doing a decent job at avoiding the BT area. But I'm being extra careful. I mean, we do have quite a bit of equipment if we need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, so far, this is really working. Might even be able to run. A little bit. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was a great idea. Oop, let's not fall down. That would be bad. Yeah, when I was playing the first game, I did get kind of used to... I did get kind of used to just holding down the grip for balance at all times. Just because it just makes life easier, honestly. Alright, the lone commander. Let's see what he's got to say.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and...
Okay.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent.
Nice.
Good on you. Couldn't have asked for better service.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Beautiful. Alright, speeds up your sensor's recharge time. I like it.
I appreciate what you've done for me. Really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Okay. I wonder what he's gonna want us to do. Take on orders. Recover the mementos from a BT area. Sure. Why not? We've got weapons. I mean, we don't really need to draw her out, but we'll just draw it, because why not? Okay. Alright. Our cargo shelf has some ladders for us. Since we used both of our ladders and our climbing anchor, we might as well select... let me go ahead and select these, and we'll place those in our backpack. And then we'll place this tool rack. Do you have space? And we do have 10 blood grenades, I believe, and we have a machine gun, so we should be able to... We should be able to do this without too much difficulty. Can I climb up here? Oh, I can. Nice. Did the BT literally just spawn in? Okay, we're good. See if we can go up here. Yeah, we're good. You might want to use a climbing anchor for this. Let's see. Nice, there we go. Man, that is a big BT. Holy cow. Let's see how many grenades it takes to take this guy out. There's one. There's two. There's three. Okay, three. Okay, again, let's go ahead and use another climbing anchor right here. Crap. Oh, we're good. Perfect. Nope. Release. There we go. I see you over there. Alright, we'll go ahead and equip this one. Oops. Here. And then... Is he still... Crap. He's still alive. Uh-oh. Okay, no, he's done. Okay, I think those are the ones that we need to be... Maybe all of those, all of the BTs in this area are the same. Or they're the ones that can see us easily. No, we just need to be careful. Now, it's not like if you get caught, like it's the end of the world. But I definitely try to not get caught. Okay, let me go ahead and use a ladder here.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Okay, this has gone pretty well. Okay, again, I always make sure that I crouch in BT areas because what I learned from Death Stranding 1, you never want to just sprint through a BT area because you can try, but you're gonna get in trouble if you do. So it's always a good idea to just crouch your way through, and then you don't have to worry about anything happening. Yeah, again, I will try for the most part to stick to the main story stuff. But if there's a point where like we could get very well rewarded for what we're doing right now, we're gonna do it. Now again, I could do consistent 2-hour episodes so that we could allow ourselves some time to do side stuff if we wanted to, but again, as I said, I think I'll probably just stick with pardon me, 1-hour episodes after this one. Just because it's a little bit more digestible of a video, an hour versus 2. I mean, for some people, even in 1 hour, video is way too long for them, but typically a 2-hour video goes by, or typically a 1-hour video goes by quite a bit faster, so. Okay, let's go ahead and deliver this. And let's see if he allows us on the chiral network.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. The contents look perfect to me. Hats off to you, mate.
Perfect.
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
Oh, cool. Got a lot more stuff to recycle now. Or a lot more stuff to fabricate equipment with.
I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Beautiful. Okay, so now this entire area is on the chiral network. Very nice. Beautiful. See, this was useful. A sniper rifle. That's going to come in so handy. A long-range rifle loaded with non-lethal tranquilizing rounds, ideal for neutralizing human targets from a safe distance. Comes with a variable scope that has 2 zoom settings. Beautiful. And a smoke grenade. Very nice. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. It makes us invisible to watchers. That's really good.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
That was very worth it.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The former's a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Ah, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Sweet. I like that. Having a sniper rifle is going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and fabricate one of those. How much do they weigh? Doesn't actually say. Okay. And then we'll fabricate a smoke grenade as well. I wonder how many we get. We get 5. Cool. And they weigh 5 pounds. Okay. Or 5 kilograms, whatever you want to say. So let's go ahead and hang that on our tool rack. And we will put these in our backpack. Okay. Let's go ahead and take on an order. If it's going to take us back to the... Recover all brigands' reconnaissance equipment. Since it's going to take us really close, we might as well. Okay, so we will... Oh, I see. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's go... Again, let's avoid the BT area again. Then maybe we'll go here to the climbing anchor. And then see if maybe that's a good sniping vantage point. Maybe we'll go over here and we'll see if this is a good sniping vantage point. Can't hurt. Let's do it. It might also be a good idea after this to take a rest. As well. Lou's doing well. It's nice to hear the little laughs that Lou does. One of the things that I did kind of notice is that Lou doesn't really, when you get into a BT area, he doesn't like make his like nervous noise like he did in the first game. He's kind of just silent most of the time, which is interesting. I think we can probably sprint. I don't think we're too heavy right now. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
Got an extra climbing anchor. Don't really need that right now. Wow, what is that over there? That looks like a full-blown actual city that's not underground. I bet we're gonna make our way over there pretty soon. If I were to guess. Okay. Oh, a climbing anchor. Ah, I've got space for one, so we'll place it. Nice. Wow, that game was 220 likes.
Okay, I think we're done.
Alright, let's see if we can get a view about where our objective is. Oh, let me release the rope first. Okay, I wonder if we can... if this would be a good time to equip our sniper rifle. Maybe get an actual view of the area. Oh, man. I mean, it does give us a view, but man, we are going to be sniping them from a long way away. 376 meters. Okay, we won't do that right now. We'll get a little closer. Okay. We're gonna need another... yeah, we're gonna need another... something to climb down with. Let's do... do you have another climbing anchor? It's great that we have so many climbing anchors. Oh, jeez. I almost just jumped right off that cliff. For some reason, it didn't hold onto the rope. Alright, let's keep going. And we'll go ahead and release the rope here. Okay. This might be a good spot to snipe from. Maybe this is even a little bit too far away. Jeez, we definitely didn't take the safest route, did we? Luckily, we can go over here. Oh, nice, it's morning time. Okay, now the watchtower might actually be the better sniping area. If we even need to do it, we might not even need to snipe. But we do have a machine gun just in case. But the watchtower will mark them for us, so we should be able to take a look and see.
Definitely not alone.
Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to use the watchtower. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how many there were. And now what we can do is we can climb up here. And we can do some...
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
But I like to. There's already 2 guys down. And then this guy should show himself real soon. Crap. And my aim is terrible. Ow. There's one more guy that I was not paying attention to. That's all right. We did it. I know the game is like, don't attract any attention, but I can't help that I kind of like to. I'll go ahead and carry that on my back. If I'm being super honest, I can't help it. It kind of makes the game more exciting. If we did everything stealthy, not that the game would be boring by any means, but it's much more fun to snipe.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Let's see what's in here. Premium shirt. A bunch of stuff. Jeez. Okay. I mean, it says that he likes this stuff, so we'll go ahead and grab these. And did we use any ladders on our way here? No, so we're good on ladders. Laser handgun, don't really need that. We can grab this stuff as well. And I'll grab this too. Okay. We're going to be a little heavy, but we don't have to go that far, so... I mean, our objective is literally right there.
Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Now, I wonder if we're going to get some of the leg enhancements pretty soon. I'm surprised we actually don't have access to those right now. If I'm being super honest. But this was definitely worthwhile. Definitely. We have a sniper rifle now, which means that the mule post box, well, I call them mules, but the bandit, whatever you call them, post boxes, those are going to be really easy to take out now, because we can do it from a distance and we don't have to worry about much of anything.
Good morning to you. Access the player. Look how it is. Send request.
Okay. Let's go ahead and deliver. Let's see. Alright, there's everything.
Well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details.
Beautiful.
This cargo is in exceptional condition. You are the best. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
Nice. We'll take more likes from him.
I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work.
Oh, wow. Decreases the backpack's weight, increasing Sam's cargo capacity. The more anti-gravity devices you equip, the greater your weight reduction effect. Nice. Now we're up to 150 on our firmware. 200 on the bandwidth.
We've designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Very nice. Awesome. This has been very, very worth it.
We've got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect. One time, when he heard a group of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and chopped a lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days, but if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally. A strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this research, I've only met him once myself, and I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Excellent.
Order completed.
Okay, so I think our next thing is we need to head back to the ship here, which I can't remember the name of it, and rest, and then we have our next quest that we can do. The Magellan. Okay, we'll head to our private room first. Now, sleeping is important because you always get... I mean, it of course helps with quite a few different things. But we'll sleep till morning. But it also, you know, story stuff gets access as well, like dreams and... But usually the majority of the story stuff happens when you... Most of the story stuff happens when they tell you to sleep. Not necessarily when you're just, like, deciding to sleep for a random reason. But regardless, We'll go ahead and check on Lou. Like I always like to do. Didn't mean to rhyme there. That was accidental rhyming.
It's all good. It's all
good. I love Lou. He's the best. He's just the best. Alright, let's go ahead and customize our backpack. And let's see if we can put on some of these anti-gravity things. Can we do another one? Nice. Wow, that was actually really useful. I'm glad we grabbed those special alloys. I'll probably skip this cutscene as well. Because again, it's pretty much the same every time. Okay, I think we are ready. Oh, we can talk to Dawman.
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we'll definitely take the time to talk to him every single time we can. Let's go ahead and head back to the surface. Now, we should have our hat automatically on. If we don't, we'll head back down. Nice. Beautiful. See, that's a really nice thing, too. In the first game, if you didn't do that, you would be stuck with a hat. Or you would be stuck without any hat or sunglasses on. So, again, another great thing that I like. Now, what was our next objective to do? I guess we can just check this. Take on a main order at the terminal. Oh, in the government space. Okay. So we'll head over there, and then we'll probably call that episode there for today. But if you guys did see, we are now at 156 carrying capacity, which is huge. All right. Elimination. Liberate the western... Oh. Okay. Looks like we get to do some fighting. I like it. Okay. So we will go... Let me go ahead and remove all markers. And let's go here. And then we'll go over here. We might even go... We might even go all the way up here. And the reason for that is this might give us a really good sniper vantage point. So we have a sniper on us already. We have a machine gun on us already. PCC probably going to be a good idea. And just in case, we'll grab that as well. We'll get ourselves up to 2 ladders again. Might even go all the way up to 4 ladders. Just because they're so useful. We have 2 climbing anchors. We'll go up to 3. And we will go ahead and fabricate. So we'll select these and we'll put them on our backpack. We will select these and we'll put them on our backpack as well. And then we will attach that to our suit. And we'll put this in our backpack as well. We'll auto arrange. And now we have, oh, we're up to 70 on these now, which is great. Augmented terrain scanner. Okay. Faster scan recharge. Which one of these do I want to do? I mean, I kind of like this one. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, excellent. All right, we'll head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
And I think we might do this next... quest, honestly. Well, at least we'll finish the action part of it. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. It's okay if it's over 2 hours. I'm not... Like, I don't want to go, like, to more than 2 hour 15. But it's like 2 hours and 5-10 minutes. That's okay. And at the end of the day, there's no real impact on you guys because... Go ahead and slow down. And...
Okay.
Let me use this. Holy cow. Seems to be a lot of enemies in here. Which is fine. Okay, so again, I hope I can go around. Also, really quickly. Okay, good. Our ammo did fill up all the way. Okay, fantastic. Gotta make sure that our ammo... We have full ammo. Ooh, okay. After we do this mission, we'll loop back around and we'll grab the diary. Man, this game is addicting. I could literally play this game for so many hours. It's crazy. I definitely don't be surprised. Well, I guess you guys wouldn't know, but definitely don't be surprised if I record multiple play sessions at once. I always cap my recordings at 2 hours. Always. Because sometimes my OBS decides that it doesn't want to save my footage. And as somebody who does YouTube videos, that is literally the worst feeling ever. When you lose a gameplay recording, especially a 2 hour play, 2 hour play session. It always stinks when that happens, but it's better than, losing 2 hours is better than losing 4, 5, 6 hours, So for me, I'm always like, you know what? I'm going to cap every single play session recording at 2 hours so that we never have to worry about losing a recording ever. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is like the best. If we go to the edge, oh man, this is perfect. Okay, let's test this out. Okay. That guy's a little bit harder to hit. Man, I'm missing so bad right now. What is going on? Why am I missing so badly? Goodness. Man, I am the worst. I'm the worst sniper in Death Stranding history. Holy crap, that's terrible aim. We only have one shot left. Which means I'm gonna have to go in there guns blazing eventually. Oh, there he is. What the heck? Huh. Okay. Oh, I have 6 rounds left. Weird. Okay, are there any other guys I can see from here? Sadly, no. Oh, I just realized. It tells us. So for 200, 300, 400, 500 meters away. So right now we can just aim right at the guy's head and we can get him. Because he is less than 200 away. We need to wait for him to stop, though. If he does stop, he might not stop. Oh my gosh, come on. Kyle, what are you doing, dude? Six shots to kill one guy, man. I am terrible. I need to definitely make sure I have more than one sniper with me at a given time. If I'm going to be that inaccurate. Okay, now we definitely need to go in there guns blazing. Oh. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll just grab this. And we will rappel down. Okay, let's grab a ladder. Okay, never mind. We'll grab a climbing anchor. And we'll climb down from here. Yeah, these definitely are better. For going down stuff. Regular ladders are good for going up. These are definitely better for going down. Because you can place these really on anything you want, and they'll be useful. Oh, I realized we're at 2 hour 12. Oops. It's okay. It's no big deal. Again, I'm just planning on getting these guys down, and then we'll call it good. Again, I really don't mind if they catch us. Oh, he's up there. Come on. Okay. Get up. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, again, I definitely want to be better at sniping. Because we could have most likely gotten all of these guys if we just had multiple sniper rifles or were better at it. At least knew what we were doing. So, that's right. We're all good. Perfect.
You a Porter? And those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details.
Beautiful, let's go.
Clinic out there. Well done. You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
Alright, sure thing. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now that's done. Perfect. Battle skeleton level 1. Grenade pistol, MP grenade. Lots of great stuff. Automatically centers the reticle on enemies within range. Ooh, I like that.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the Plague Gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorize that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilized all areas without coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next Plague Gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin. It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Okay, guys. Well, we are going to go ahead and wrap up the episode there. Again, we kind of got a little... Uh-oh. We didn't start a new cutscene, did we? Okay, no. Kind of got a little carried away there. I was like, oh, this isn't going to take us too long, and it ended up taking us way longer than I thought. So, longer episode for you guys. Hopefully you don't mind. Again, we're just going to have this episode be the last 2-hour one, and then from here on out, we're going to have our episodes. So, shouldn't be too bad after this episode. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, like ratings always appreciated. When check out any of my other previous episodes of my Death Stranding playthrough, they will of course all be linked down below from the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you to check out as well. Again, thank you so much for your support. Been absolutely loving the heck out of this game, and I'm excited to see how the story progresses. But anyways, I'll see you guys all on another episode of my Death Stranding 2 playthrough very, very soon.